Welcome back to Uprising. I'm Sonali Kohatkar. If you'd like to watch our TV show, tune in to Free Speech TV or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/uprising with Sonali. Your subscription funds the TV production of this program. Nearly 2 years ago, a horrific human rights disaster unfolded in the impoverished South Asian nation of Bangladesh. More than 1,100 garment workers at a factory called Rana Plaza died when the building collapsed. The Western world, whose residents consume clothing made by Bangladeshi factory workers, was horrified. But all these months later, there's been little progress made in ensuring that workers' rights are respected. Human Rights Watch released a report on the occasion of the anniversary entitled "Whoever Raises Their Head Suffers the Most: Workers' Rights in Bangladesh's Garment Factories." In it, the group found that among workers at the 44 factories that it investigated, physical, sexual, and verbal abuses are rampant. Workers who attempt to organize are retaliated against. And the $30 million fund set up for compensating families of the victims of Rana Plaza is still $8 million short. Transnational clothing companies were pressured into donating to the fund. Inside Bangladesh, there have been major marches and rallies as activists urge their government to hold international corporations accountable. But the government is facing another set of problems: growing scrutiny over the recent killings of independent writers and bloggers. My guest is Tania Rashid. She is an international correspondent for Vice Media. Welcome to Uprising, Tania.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Well, the Rana Plaza disaster was such a huge story internationally that it really surprised me to see that even this fund set up to compensate survivors and victims' families has not been fulfilled. And it's a small amount. $30 million is nothing to these big companies, and you would have thought a single company could have donated that much as just a PR move.
Well, the truth is that the money's not properly allocated. I was at the factory site moments after the collapse happened, and I noticed, just being there watching different government bureaucrats come in and try and pour in money, that there were maybe hundreds of people standing in line saying they didn't receive anything. But I also called Benetton, and their spokesperson declined to comment for months as well. It's only recently, I think, as a PR move that you mentioned, that they have offered $1.1 million. But again, it's a question of allocation. Do the funds reach the victims properly? I mean, they can't even find some of the dead bodies to this day, 2 years after the incident, and skulls are appearing at the site. What does that say?